Hey, it's your girl A back with another pick a card video. It has been so long since I've had an upload, but I really felt called to do this today, so I'm back. I don't know how frequent I'll be with uploads, we'll see, but if you're still rocking with me, thank you. This pick a card is all about your next big adventure. And adventures can come in many forms. It could be love, it could be a new job, a new venture. There are so many different types of adventures. And if you've been looking for a little bit more fun in your life, let's see what's up next for you. Keep in mind though this is a pick a card reading, it is a general reading. Everything may not resonate with you. Take what does and leave the rest. If you would like a personal reading, details on that are down below. Just send an email to tarotbylayla@gmail.com. If you feel like it resonates with you, please give this video a big thumbs up, like it, or leave a comment below. Subscribe for more. I also really want to do a love pick a card reading. So if you have any ideas for love themed ones, please let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for listening. If you've listened so far, I know that a lot of people just like skip the intro, but thanks for listening. So what you have before you is 5 piles. What you do is you'll choose the pile or piles. You can choose more than one that you are drawn to. Pick your pile and then you can fast forward to your pile using the timestamps down below. From your left to right, you have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. So like I said before, choose a pile or piles you're drawn to, and you can fast forward to your reading using the timestamps down below. I'll see you there. Hey, pile 1, you are in the right place. This is all about your next big adventure, whatever form that may come in. So let's flip over your cards. I'm also going to pull from these oracle cards that I made up. So what we have here, first of all, are like timing related, like when this could come into your life. So we have every day. Every day is an adventure. 2 months, okay. And night. So your adventure is likely to occur at night and within the next 2 months. But let's flip over the other cards for more information. Money versus love. I feel like your adventure is money related, like a business venture or some sort will take off. But let's see the other cards. 4 of Swords. Waiting. Yeah, plant the seeds. Oh yeah, definitely feel like you're gonna be working on something. But let me just see what else. In reverse, assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Ain't that a word? A lot of us have trouble asking for help. Let's see. A win-win outcome is forecast full moon in Libra. Full moon in Libra is also timing related. In reverse, the Hermit. We also have in reverse the Emperor. 2 major arcana. And lastly, we have 7 of Cups. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options, addictions. This card is calling you out, pal one. Yeah, I can see a clear message, but let me pull from the oracle. I'm going to shuffle really quickly, then get into your reading. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we have travel, a new city, a domestic. We have learning how to drive, driver's license. Okay, what else? So these may be literal or figurative. I'll like give you my interpretation. A new project, yes, that's definitely what I see. Let me see what else. Kind of exploring a new culture, and get one more. A new fun hobby. All right, the message is super clear to me. Give me 1 second to just put it all together. Okay, Padawan, it's clear to me that your next big adventure is some type of business venture or hobby, some type of project, passion project of some sort that could provide you material gain, money. Okay, and I feel like, this is nothing new. This is some idea or something you wanted to do for a while now. That's why Spirit is calling you out with this Seven of Cups to say, like, stop daydreaming. Like, you've been thinking about it and fantasizing about it for a while now. You just haven't put any concrete action towards it yet. And Spirit is saying you've got to plant the seeds and invest in yourself, invest in this business idea, stop procrastinating. Yeah, you've been really in your head a lot about this. Part of the reason why I feel like you've been hesitant is because, for one, you've just been fearful. This project is going to require you taking risks and coming out of your shell. It's also going to require you to take on more emperor like qualities. So, being your own boss, making decisive action, and just really taking charge, which can be very scary. It can be very scary to be so in control of something versus when you have like a job, you can just show up, you have a supervisor, a manager, a CEO, a boss. Like being your own boss is very scary. But this is a flame, yeah, this is a passion. You see how like this is the only color in this card that's flame. Like you gotta follow that, okay? Your success is guaranteed. A win-win outcome is forecast, but you do have to put in the work and make an investment. Another reason for hesitation I see, besides fear, is that this will require you probably getting some more experience. Well, I feel like you might need to go back to school or invest in an online course or something. There's some type of learning curve involved, which is, I feel like, true for anything, especially entrepreneurial related. And I think this is why the learning how to drive came out. This could literally mean learning how to drive if you're young, like 15 or 16 or something. But it's like there's this learning curve and it's scary. I don't know about you, but when I learned how to drive at first, I was terrified. So it is scary, and it's like you have to go through that process of learning again. It's like learning how to ride a bike. You need the training wheels at first, and over time you're going to get better. It is scary at first though, but now I'm a driving pro. I can drive with one hand and while eating a fast food order, like no problem. And again, it's also going to require you to come out of your comfort zone in a sense of asking for help. You gotta ask for help. Like, you can't do this on your own. So, I would highly advise you to find a mentor, somebody who's already successful at what you want to do, and ask for help or like get their expertise or invest in their course. And I feel like I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. This project, this is something that you you really enjoy, you're really passionate about. And it's, again, here with the Four of Swords, it is going to take some time though to come to fruition. And but you've been waiting a long time. I feel like you have everything you need to get started now. I mean, you do have to, learn about it more and invest time and stuff. But now is the time. You've been waiting, like doing nothing. I'm not trying to call you out, but there's been a period of inaction, and I feel like you've been like just you've watched other people, other friends and family go after what they want, or you're seeing other people successful at what you want to do, and now is your time. The time is now. Okay, your success is assured. This is going to be fun. This project is going to be, yeah, you're going to learn a lot. It's going to be like exploring like a whole new culture, like a whole new field. And this project could involve travel, or maybe you have to travel to class or to a new city to get the expertise you need to pull this off. Or it could just be a travel related business idea. But I feel like if you really do put the work in, within 2 months, you'll be able to see some results. And it's going to take daily daily work every day. And you may have to, if you currently have a day job or if you're in school now, you may have to invest your nighttime and like moonlight for a little bit, and while you work on this at night. But every day and every night, it's going to take some time. But if this is something you really want, you got to go for it. Like the emperor is the boss. If you want to be your own boss, you got to come out of your shell and stop telling yourself I can't, or stop telling yourself, you shouldn't follow your passion and follow that flame. As long as you work hard, plant the seeds, within around 2 months, you're going to see the sprouts. You're going to see the fruits of your labor. You just got to do it and stop daydreaming. Make a decision. And again, this is your life. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to do this. Just, I mean, it's your decision, but I feel like you've been indecisive for quite some time. And as long as you just ask for help and like ask for help and like, get some guidance, your success is assured. Okay. And it's like, with money versus love, you may have felt like you've had to choose between, putting food on the table, keeping the lights on, and your love, but you don't have to choose. You may have to like moonlight for a little bit and like, work on the side, have a side hustle, but like it's like you're doing yourself a disservice for not listening to yourself on this. Your next big adventure is this passion project. So what are you waiting for? Get started. Go for it. Do it. And that message was pretty simple and sweet, and that's all I have to say. If that makes sense to you, if you're feeling that, it resonates with you, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. Say you chose Power One in the comments. And let me know if you have any ideas for a love pick a card. But thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, you are in the right place. This is all about your next big adventure, whatever form that comes in. What will it be? Let's see. I'm excited. So these first cards are like timing. So you have on time. It may not come when you want it to, but it's always going to come on time. Past. Okay, this is concerning some past endeavor or person. Anytime on time past. Okay, we'll see what that means. But let me flip over your cards. Oh, by the way, I'm also going to pull from my oracle cards. We have grief, sadness in reverse. Okay. We also have in reverse the sun. Those cards are really like echoing each other. I feel like you're really sad or depressed about something. Gratitude and thanks. Women supporting women. Together we can transcend our individual limitations. We also have in reverse a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. We have in reverse the 6 of Cups. And let me see what else. The Hermit. And the World, a brilliant success, a joyful time of accomplishment, a joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. I'm seeing a clear message here, but let me just organize this. And let me shuffle some cards from my oracle card and we'll get into your message. A new best friend. New hair. Amusement park adrenaline. Let's see what else. My bad. Quit your job. Don't take that at face value now. Take these two. Oh, it's a lot. A new job. PTO vacation. A new fun hobby. A new project. All right, pile two, I have your message. So you can see from my white oracle cards, you have a couple of adventures happening. Now, these don't always have to be literal, like literally quit your job. And I'm not advising anything rash like doing that, think things through. So these could be literal or figurative. So if you feel like it resonates with you, definitely take it, receive it. But I also have some other like figurative messages to do with the cards, which I will explain. So what I'm largely getting is that your next adventure is kind of internal. I feel like your next adventure is just a better relationship with yourself, a better sense of self, being more authentic with yourself and just loving yourself better. And let me just explain. So again, if this does not resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or click off. But here's the message I'm getting. I feel like you are or you have recently experienced heartbreak. Now, I am getting love, but we all know romantic love isn't the only form of heartbreak. But that's what I'm getting. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But yeah, there's something you are grieving, some loss. You see the flower energy. Like I'm getting a partnership, just a recent breakup. It doesn't have to be like someone you were actually with. It could have been someone you were just dating, or just someone you had a crush on, or someone. It could have been someone you were with for a while. Well, regardless of how it panned out, I feel like you're hurt, and you're questioning when. When will it happen for me? When will I have my love? Okay. Right now, you're hurting, but in time, you will be in this energy of gratitude and thanks. You will be able to look back on this experience, this connection that didn't last, and you'll be able to feel grateful for it and grow from it. And you'll be able to realize over time that it wasn't for you, but you learn from it, so you're thankful from it, and you'll take the lesson with you moving forward. Okay. Now with the friends, I'm getting that this is a great time to lean on your friends. Don't be a hermit and just try to isolate. This is a good time to lean on your friends for their support. They can help you. They're there to support you, whether you're male, female, other non-binary. Lean on your friends, okay? And right next, a new best friend, as cliche as it sounds, Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I. Listen to that. Really becoming your own best friend through this experience over like now, over the next couple of months. Just really building a relationship with yourself and loving yourself, going in and realizing, why did I put up with that? If your relationship was toxic, you'll be like reflecting and say, why did I put up with that? Why did I think I deserve it? If it was not toxic and you guys just weren't compatible, you'll, just reflect and see what lessons you can take, like what you need to work on as a person individually. There's a lesson in anything, okay? And I really see you just having fun single. You might change your hair, cut your hair, dye your hair, have fun with friends, work on hobbies and projects, just living your life. You might even change your job, go on a vacation, like it says, PTO, hey, start a new job. These are all things that are likely to happen after this breakup over the next couple of months, as you just learn and grow and just live your life, okay? With the world, you will find fulfillment. being single, being alone. Okay, you will find fulfillment. And it sounds crazy because the problem with codependency is, you're depending on someone else for your happiness. You're depending on them to fill that void you feel, but you are learning, like, by going deep within. You are your own best friend and you don't need anyone else to fill that void. You can self validate, okay, and love yourself and be whole alone. Okay, that's the adventure, and that's the adventure you're going on, and that is the self-love journey. Honestly, I feel like that's lifelong and it's never ending, but really it's going to take a big focus for you over the next couple of months, because whenever you watch this, it's timeless. But because it's like being spurred by this heartbreak, this loss, okay, you're really what's the word, really reevaluating your past. Past came up, and then the Six of Cups, which goes back to the past, and rebuilding your foundation. Your foundation is faulty, and talking about your foundation for your self-love, your foundation for your self-esteem. You're like tearing it down and rebuilding it, because no one else has the power to make or break you. If you feel completely like torn to pieces, it's because you were dependent on someone else for your happiness. And you're realizing that you were probably too dependent on this person for your happiness, or just, just not loving yourself properly. And here's where the Aries comes in. Aries is fiery. Like, I'm getting two messages. One message is that it didn't, like, the climax you were looking for. Like, you're expecting maybe a commitment or a new commitment, either becoming official or an engagement or a wedding, or you're expecting this to be it, this to be the one, and you were let down by that. I'm also seeing a message that some of you guys, the breakup may have been very fiery and very like there might have been a big blow up that came out of nowhere. Take it how it resonates with any time and on time. Like, I just see, honestly, a lack of focus on timing. You might watch a lot of love pickacards. I'm guilty of it as well. You're like, when is it gonna happen? And I really feel like it could happen anytime. And you're like, why didn't it happen now? And whenever it happens, it's going to happen on time, when it's supposed to happen, in divine timing. But really, honestly, I see a lack of preoccupation. That's the right word, right? Yeah, a lack of worry about the timing. You're not going to be worried about timing. You're really just going to be living your life, and all of these beautiful wonder, many adventures and changes in your life are going to be happening, and you're just not going to care. You're just going to be like, okay, it'll happen when it happens. And you just won't be as preoccupied with timing. You just feel complete and happy with your life. And honestly, it's like they say, so cliche, when you least expected, and when you're feeling whole on your own, you can come together with another whole, and that's when they're likely to come into your life. But really, you're just going to just become way more grateful and just happy, and just understand the reasoning. It all happens for a reason. Sorry to hit you with all these cliches, but I'm really wishing you this journey, this adventure of healing and building your relationship with yourself and learning to love yourself even more. It's going to be a beautiful, big adventure. So pile 2, that's your message. Short and sweet. If it resonates with you, please let me know in the comments, or give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I'm also looking for suggestions for a love pick a card. So if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Until next time. Bye-bye. Hey, pal number 3, you are in the right place. This is all about your next big adventure. What form will it be in? Let's see. I'm excited. So right here we have your ticket oracle cards. I'm also going to pull some cards from my oracle that I made. But let's get into it without further ado. So we have soon. Oh, this is happening soon. Okay. Next season. All right. So this video is timeless. So next season, whenever you watch it, new moon. Ooh, newness. Let's go. So it might happen during a new moon as well. I don't really follow the phases of the moon, but new moon in general refers to beginnings. But let's flip over your cards and see. In reverse, we have manipulation. 10 of Cups. Ooh. Ground and center. Nice. We also have in reverse false beliefs. Once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. Ain't that a word? Okay. You are good enough. Yes, you are. Full moon in Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart or not. In reverse, the High Priestess, Major Arcana. In reverse, Ace of Cups. And last but not least, if I can flip it over, this is the Eight of Swords, right? Yeah. The illusion of entrapment. Oh, wow. Okay, I see a connection to this card. A lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless. Being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life now. Okay, with the exclamation point. Wow. Okay. All right, let me pull a few corns from my oracle. Oh, that came out last time. Oh, sheesh. All right, I'll take these. Flower, plants, nature. A new friend. Travel out of the country, international, road trip, much needed family time. All right, pile 3. I don't know if you were drawn to pile 2, but if you're also drawn to pile 2, I would advise you to check it out as well because it's similar. But let's get into your reading. So these oracle cards, they can be literal. Like you could literally make a new friend. You can literally start planning, but it doesn't have to be. So yeah, you have a new friend, flowers, plants, nature, travel, international, road trip, much needed family time, quit your job. Like, not advising anybody to make a rash decision and quit your job, okay? But let's get into your message. I feel a lot of heavy energy with this pile. I don't know if you suffer from some sort of mood disorder like anxiety or depression, or maybe you're just going through a depressed or anxious state, but that's the type of energy I'm getting. I feel as though like you really, really just want to be happy, but you feel like you can't. You feel like happiness has always been out of your reach. Like there's always something in the way of your happiness. That's just the vibe. Well, that's what I'm getting. And Spirit is here to say that there's nothing, the only thing stopping you from the happy life that you want is yourself. I hate to say it, but it is literally all in your head. The Eight of Swords is the mental prison self. Like she's blindfolded because she doesn't notice her own power. She doesn't, whether you're male or female or non-binary, she doesn't notice her own power, her own worth, okay? It's a lack of self-confidence and these false beliefs. You falsely believe that you're unworthy. You falsely believe that you're not good enough. That is the main driver of your unhappiness. Okay. Now, if you do suffer from mood disorders or mental issues, I highly advise seeking therapy if you can afford it, or, getting the advice of a trusted friend, confiding in someone, because sometimes that is hard to get out of on your own. So you may need outside help. Another thing that can help, meditation or just grounding. Spirit is saying in this pile that you're very in your head. You're very caught up in your emotions and your thoughts, and Spirit wants you to be here, right here. What brought to mind song lyrics randomly pop in my head all the time. What I just got is, I don't want to time travel no more. I want to be here. That's from Window Seat by Erica Badu. Hopefully, I don't get demonetized for that. But it's saying time travel, as in either you're stuck in the past, or you're worried about the future. There's nowhere near enough time being spent in the present. Grounding. Spirit wants you here, enjoying your life, not in your head, letting these false beliefs, these limiting beliefs, hold you down and manipulate you and cause your life to be something you don't want it to be. So, a good way to ground yourself is literally to go out in nature, okay? Nature, take a walk in nature, or like feel the ground. You can actually start planting flowers. Being around nature of some form is a great way to be grounded, but you've got to be here. Meditation, okay? And again, I feel like you're a highly intuitive person with the high priestess. There's this, so this is nothing new. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. But that connection to spirit, your intuition, you just haven't been using it. What's the point in being blessed with intuition if you're not using it? You have this beautiful, intuitive, instinct, but you're just not listening to it. That's another thing that contributes to your lack of happiness, or to your thinking that you're not good enough when you definitely are. With the Ace of Cups, I'm getting you're also very, in addition to being intuitive, you're also a very creative person. Again, you haven't been creating much. You haven't been listening to that creative intuition or creative pull. You just, how can you expect yourself to be happy if you're not listening to yourself? If you're not listening to your intuition or listening to your creative pull to create and do something beautiful or create, okay? I'm not trying to get too hard on you. So, all in all, your next adventure is just, living life and being happy again. I just feel like you just want to be happy, and you have to, again, similar to the last pal, you have to go on this like self-love journey, or reconnecting with yourself, grounding yourself, getting to know yourself better, working on creative things, and listening to yourself, listening to your intuition, and just getting out of this manipulative energy. That negative voice in your head that says, "Oh, you're just not good at that. Maybe you shouldn't do that." That's manipulating you, having you on a puppet, on strings, like just ruling your life. This negativity and fear is like ruling your life, okay? And your next adventure is learning how to cut those strings, get out of that mental prison, walking out of it, taking off that blindfold, using that sword to cut those strings, and getting out of your own mental prison, living your life. Living your life. And this is going to happen soon. Okay? Next season, new moon. It could be during an actual new moon, but the energy behind new moon is just beginnings. This is a new beginning. You're going to like really just level up and almost become a whole new person. Like, really, your family, friends are not really even going to like recognize you. Well, they'll recognize you, but they'll be able to tell the difference. They will notice your glow up because you're realizing that, yes, I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I deserve love. I am good enough. And you're no longer believing that negative voice that says the opposite. If you work on yourself and ground yourself and listen to yourself or get any outside help for any mental issues, again, you could become this new version of you. This new adventure is going to happen as soon as next season. Right now, this is timeless, but right now we're in fall. This could happen as soon as winter. Whenever you watch it, that's not a long time. Soon, okay? But I guarantee, if you start making those changes in your life, becoming more authentically you, your whole life is going to be like this rainbow of color, this beautiful adventure. Every day is going to be an adventure because you're just living your life. You're being authentically you. Your purpose. Thinking of the movie Soul. If you haven't seen Soul, Pixar Disney movie, please watch it. Your purpose in life is to live. Okay, so every day your life could be an adventure, a mini adventure. If you just live yourself, okay? But definitely sing as well within the next season. Much more family time, because your family can tell you, like, your family can affirm to you that you are worthy of love, unless they're toxic. If they're toxic, they're not family. Or if you have friends like family, they being around them can help you see that, oh, I do deserve love. A road trip, being out in nature can help with grounding yourself. You might go do your creative venture, traveling wise outside of the country. Also travel outside of your mind and and not being so caught up in your negative thoughts. Again, I'm not advising anyone to make a rash decision to quit your job, but that could be about living more authentically. But have a plan in mind. If you decide to do that, it's your life. Not advising that. A new friend, you can make a new friend. Honestly, I do see this as a new friend. This came out in the last pal too. Being a new friend, a better friend to yourself, okay? And letting go of those false beliefs that you're not good enough, because you're worthy, you deserve. But that's pretty much the message I'm getting for you, Pal 3. Thanks so much for watching. If it resonated with you, let me know in the comments, or like the video, or subscribe. And I'm also looking for ideas for a new love pick-a-card. So if you have ideas for love, let me know in the comments below. But thanks for your time, and thanks for watching. Until next time, bye-bye. Hey, pal number 4, you are in the right place. What is your next big adventure? Let's find out. I'm going to pull out the cards, or flip over the cards. I mean to say, these ticket oracle cards are timing. I'm also going to pull a few cards from my oracle card. Let's see. We have quarter. Quarter could be like quarter moon, or quarter fortnight, something like that. 3 months. And morning. Okay, you're a morning person. We shall see. All right, let's see what else. Sparks. Ooh, but it came out reverse. That's all right. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of earth in you, pile 4 in your chart. Let's see. Give love. Sparks again. Reminds me of the 2 of Cups. You could also be in a same-sex couple. Take it if it resonates or not. Distorted desire. Unconscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. Interesting. You also have nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. 2 of Wands. Got 2 twos. The Wands here, okay. A lot of Wands. Could be really fiery as well. The Chariot. Major Arcana in reverse. And other card is Balance, which I believe is Temperance. It says blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Also, a lot of cards with like duality imagery. The Chariot, black and white horses, the the two people here. Let me get some cards from the Oracle, shuffle out. This one wants to come out on all of them. And okay, I guess I'll take it. What's this? A new friend that keeps coming out. Let's see. Get some new ones. Ooh, yeah. Okay, yes. All right. All right, pile 4. Here's what I'm getting. And this is sort of similar to pile number 1. So if you're also drawn to pile 1, check that out. But it is markedly different. So here's what I'm getting. Your next big adventure has to do with some type of creative project, some creative venture. So I just feel you're creative in some aspect, whether it's writing, creating music, art, or creating YouTube videos or something like that. However, what I keep seeing here with the two is that there's some aspect of partnership. So you could have been trying to get something off the ground with a friend. Maybe you're in a band, something that involves another person, one other person, or multiple people, and it's been kind of rocky, kind of shaky, kind of hard to get things off the ground. That has to do with, just not being able to cooperate with the other person. So you could have had a falling out, or just you guys just don't see eye to eye, or you just don't work well, or something could have happened. So it is external why it hasn't been working out, but it's also internal as well. There's been a lack of balance because notice how the chariot, I'm sure you're already familiar with tarot, but this black and white horses or pharaohs, basically they represent duality. And in order to move forward, you have to have that balance, or the perfect balance of like masculine and feminine force, or just opposing forces have to work together to get this chariot moving, or else it's just going to be stuck and stay there and be stagnant. So there's been a lack of balance. Like I said, externally, yes, maybe nothing, like not getting along with someone you're working with, but also internally. Okay. So going back to the Temperance card, it says blending the ideas of others, successful compromise. So Spirit is asking you to get real. Get really real about why you want to do this. Or someone was at the door. But yeah, Spirit is like, do you really want this for real? Like, what's really driving you? Yes, you have passion, you have the spark. Is it something you want to do? But there's some underlying motive, or some underlying block that's also stopping you internally. And that's why this distorted desire has coming out. Like, you say you want to do this. So let's say you want to start a YouTube channel. You say you want to do this YouTube channel because, you've always, liked being on camera. You like creating videos, and you think it would be a good platform, yada, yada, yada. But the underlining desire maybe is because you are in a big family and you don't get a lot of attention from your parents, and you're seeking that attention from other people, from an audience. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. There people have lots of motives for things, but it's just like your underlying motive, your unconscious desire, what's something that's driving you, is hurting you more than it's helping you. You have to figure out what other thing you unconsciously seek to gain from this, and address it, in a different way. Because addressing, like, back to the situation with needing attention, addressing it with the YouTube channel way, this creative project way, can actually hurt more than it helps and lead you to like produce really bad videos or just clickbait, and then it'll drive your views down and people thumbs down your videos because they can sense that it's not genuine. So I'm not saying don't do this, like, because there is, I can see real passion and real spark here. It's just to really assess why you're doing this and go about it in a different way. Now, what I'm also seeing here with nothing is yet set in stone, there may have been a false start, definitely getting a false start again with this partner. So, with a new friend, you could find it may be better to find either a new partner or new people to work with, or to go the stealth route, do by yourself. But Spirit is saying, yeah, don't give up on this, because it may have failed one way, but use that failure and like learn from it to come back even harder, because they have 3 months. 3 months is not a long time, and this is timeless. So from whenever you watch this pile, you can turn it around and get that successful YouTube channel popping in 3 months. Again, that's just an example. But yeah, as long as you just work at it and really get really real about why you want to do this. This is your next big adventure, so you definitely shouldn't give up on it. With the Six of Pentacles, again, that's another card about balance. You need someone who's willing to work as hard as you if you do decide to go the partnership route, someone who can give as much as you give, and it's not like one-sided, okay? Because I feel like that could have been an issue as well. With the Two of Wands, again, that is a new venture, and this is like tapping your creative potential, combining it with somebody else's to like make magic. Two of Wands can also indicate travel, but it's like usually like a doorway or like a new venture of some sort. So your next adventure is some type of creative venture. And let's see, with learning how to ride a bike, like this could literally mean learning how to ride a bike or not, but there's something that you should have done or should have learned a long time ago. Like, they're grown adults. I am one of them who never learned how to ride a bike. But there's something you've always wanted to learn how to do, and that could also be the key to regaining balance. Like, maybe you've always wanted to, let's say you're of Italian descent or something, and you've always wanted to take a trip back to Italy and visit your family in Italy or something. So that this could involve travel. Again, don't advise someone to take this like face value and like up and quit their job. No, don't. I'm not advising that. Make a plan. But one thing to quit is like there's something within you that is like you're literally getting in your own way and blocking yourself in some way, and that is the only reason why this hasn't been as successful as you hoped it would be. But again, nothing is yet set in stone, so do not give up on this at all, because 3 months came out. Let's see, I'm not really getting any other messages. Like, just keep going for it. Don't give up. Keep following that spark, okay? And you really might meet someone else that can help you get this off the ground. That's a better match and more compatible. If that resonates with you, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe for more. I'm also looking for love pick a card ideas. If you have an idea for any, also let me know in the comments. But thanks for your time, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye. Hey, pile number 5. You are in the right place. This is all about your next big adventure, whatever form that may come in. I'm going to flip over your oracle cards. I'm also going to pull a few cards from my deck over here that I made up. Let's get into it. All right, so you have very soon. Okay, it's happening soon. Let's go. Next year. So if you're watching this, next year is not far off, a couple of months, but this video is timeless, 6 months to 1 year, which is, you know, even more specific than next year. So maybe towards the end of, towards March. If you're watching this now, again, it is timeless. But let's flip over your cards. Solitude, 42 in reverse. In reverse, 8 of Wands. Interesting. Sun and stars. Okay. I'm getting a lot of fire energy from you. So Leo, Aries, Sag. So you may have that in your chart or not. Indeed. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. Okay. Interesting. What is that on her pelvis? Okay. Whatever that is. Let's see what else. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Absolutely. Could have be a fixed sign as well. I don't know what the fixed signs are. I think Leo. I don't remember. The moon. Reverse. Major arcana. You have 6 of Discs. 6 of Pentacles. All right. And last, reverse release, which I believe, yeah, is death. Death does not mean death, just means change. Endings, interesting, because then they mentioned endings, they definitely did. Endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, spiritual transformation. So definitely endings and beginnings happening. That came up twice. Let me shuffle some cards for you. So these may like be literal or figurative. I'll explain, but let me just pull them out. Let me just get one more. Okay, pile 5. The energy that I'm getting from this pile. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just tell you what your cards are. Road trip, amusement park, adrenaline, learning how to ride a bike, or something else you should have learned a long time ago. Falling in love with self, travel, a new city, domestic, a fun new hobby. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of confusion. I feel like you're in a very emotional, confused, kind of really sad state. I just get the feel, Pal 5, that recently you've tried for something. You really tried for something. You try to make some big change in your life, whether that's maybe you try to start a new business, or I don't know, you started a new career, or you just feel like you just don't know what to do. You're confused. You lack guidance. You try for something and it just didn't turn out how you wanted it to turn out. Right now, I feel like you just may feel very uninspired. Like you want adventure, you want newness, you want fun, which is probably what led you to pick this pile. And why you're wondering when your next adventure is because you do want change in your life. But you feel like, I get the sense that you just feel very stuck and stagnant in life. And again, if that's not resonating, please choose a different pile. but I'm getting very fixed, stuck, stubborn energy, just feeling like you're not moving forward. But I do feel like you're a very, you might be an adrenaline junkie. You like to have fun, you like adventures, you like maybe travel, you like to have fun. So it just can be even extra, I feel even extra disappointing to you because you want a change. So death is about change, release, and I feel like you're in this, you're questioning why me, why isn't this happening? Like I invested, I tried my best, and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to try. Like it could have been some like dream, some ambition, and you're feeling like emptied. You started out here like how like eager and like, eyes on the prize. You had your goal set on something, but it just left you feeling emptied. Like you're like, why even try? Spirit wants to let you know that it's great that you tried for something. Spirit doesn't want you to give up. Spirit wants you to hold on to this vision, and you shouldn't give up because again, within the next year or 6 months to a year, which is pretty soon, you will get out of this energy of like feeling stuck, and you will see those changes or those returns on your investment. But you just, instead of wallowing and getting stuck in this energy of disappointment, you've got to let it go, release it, because I don't know how else to put this. I know it sounds cliche, but every ending is a new beginning. Okay, but you can't get stuck here. You have to keep going. Like, what can you learn from this upset? What can you do differently? Okay, I just felt like you've lost your fire, your passion. You were so excited, and now you've been isolating, and just lost that fervor with the Eight of Wands, and you're just like stuck, confused, and like you're just questioning why you don't understand. And it's brought up a lot of like deep-seated emotions, just energy of fear, confusion. You may be fearful to try again, but please try again. Okay. And I haven't done this for a lot of piles, but I do want to read from the book on Emptied, so be right back. Emptiness can feel like the end of a no-through road. We do not see the feeling of despair for the chrysalis that it is. It is a chrysalis, change. Upon emerging from a dark night of the soul is the gateway, inviting us into a new way of being in the world. That is your next adventure, pile 5, like taking this disappointment, this upset, and emerging like a new person from it, and just changing and growing from it. There could have been a dark night of the soul with the moon, and just kind of wallowing in a little bit of self-pity, but you're emptied, and your next adventure is going to be filled with that passion, that light again. It's going to come back to you. So it also says it is not uncommon for life to confront us with situations that seem to extinguish our light for some time. However, it is rare for individuals to disclose the degree of despair experienced during this period. Exhaustion and depleted resources from the end of a career choice, relationship, or phase can leave us believing that our efforts, aspirations, and opportunities to make something of ourselves were in vain. That our best was not enough to make our lives work in the way that we had hoped. Unwanted events, turn the page, can cause us such inner upheaval that our will to continue trying, hold your vision, don't give up, weaken significantly. The power for any period of hopelessness or withdrawal to bring us to our edges is not to be underestimated. No one goes through life untouched. Regardless of what hand we are dealt or the path that we walk, Life is capable of emptying every one of us of everything that we have to give and all that we believe that we are. When this happens, to whatever degree, we are left feeling defeated, fragile, and blind as to what to do next. Any degree of emptiness you experience is a blessing. Like a womb, it has the power to birth new life. While our circumstances may seem to be in ruins and empty, trust that a process of renewal and fulfillment, your next big adventure, is happening within all that we cannot see. Just as the seeds of spring are present and growing in unseen ways throughout the winter, the emptiness is a door that eventually opens into a new perspective. Yes, you're getting a new perspective for your next big adventure. On the door to every ending is a handle that opens into a new beginning. Trust that all that came before. So I'll fast forward until the end. It's thoroughly time to let go of something, release you are still clinging to at your own detriment. Let it go, move on. You have to accept it and release it to get this new beginning. Surrender to your spirit self. Allow yourself to be emptied of all that is over, false, and untrue. So it's Pile 5 in a nutshell. Your next big adventure is a whole new beginning, a whole new fervor of life. Okay, that could involve a road trip. It could involve learning to do something you should have learned a long time ago and falling in love with yourself again, rediscovering yourself. Just getting out of this depressed state and wallowing in the ending and making way for something new and even better than you can imagine, even better than what it is that you lost coming in. That is your next big adventure. And I just wish you the best. Pile 5. If that resonates with you, please give this video a thumbs up, comment below. I'm also looking for suggestions for a new love pick a card, so let me know if you have any suggestions in the comments below. As always, thank you for your time and thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.